Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE.Astrology, aka LLE Tarot, and we're back with Divine Feminine's Karmic Situation. If you ain't checked out Divine Masculine Situation yet, check that out. If you ain't checked out Divine Feminine Situation yet, check that out. If you ain't checked out Twin Flames and Union, Reunion, and Recognition yet, check that out. If you ain't caught that Twin Flame and Separation reading, man, you missing out. I did the Masculine's Karmic Situation yesterday. I'm doing the Divine Feminines today. So, overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Top row is Divine Feminine's direct energy, conscious energy. Bottom line is Divine Feminine's karma. This is a karmic reading, right? Yeah. Just a few rants. Divine Feminine Karmic Situations are just, like I said, updates on what's going on with you and the energy surrounding you. You know, it's a general message, so it ain't for everybody. It's for those it resonates with. This is just an update, reminder, message for the Divine Feminines that's holding on and holding strong. That's on their job. That's got faith. We're out here doing faith and great works, you know, which is unseen. And just gives you something to go off of. So, swords, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Swords, that's head. That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, your mental capacity, your mental health, you know what I mean? Your mental well-being, so to speak. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. This is shoulders. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind is aligned. Who dominates the heart and mind arena? Divine Feminine. Who dominates the knees and toes, wands and pentacles arena? The Divine Masculine. Knees. That's wands. What are wands? Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. And pentacles, that's toes. That's persons, places, and things. Shit you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And these are manifestations. Shit you manifested in your life. So, let's get on with it. Just want to get a little look at these cards, see how I'm coming. Uno momento. Bet it up. So, first card in this message. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is an A+. Nine of Pentacles is an A. Eight of Pentacles is a B. Eight of Pentacles is a good standing, a B. That's a life. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, four walls to call a home. It don't have to be a house to be your home. It ain't got to be an apartment to be your home. You could be staying in a storage unit. You could be staying in a boarding house. You could be staying in a one-room shack with a roommate. You feel what I'm saying? Soon you leave that outside world and come to the four walls that is your home space. That's Zion. Or you just, you know, be in Zion, going to and from Zion all the time as a divine. That's in your life. God is in your life. Children is in your life. Job is in your life. Cars is in your life. You know what I mean? Your twin flame is in your life. Love is in your life. It's having a life. You know what I mean? It's having really more than 8 pentacles. Not that you got 8 pentacles. Have 8 pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Good friends, purpose, path, situations like that. That's an 8 of pentacles. That's a good standing. 9 of pentacles. That's an A. It's a 90%. When you're in the 9 of pentacles energy, you're just lining your life up to fit another person, place, or thing in your life, or to manifest a person, place, or thing in your life. 10 of Pentacles is also 2 people coming together like butt cheeks. It's 2 people getting engaged, 2 people getting married, 2 people going half on the baby on gang. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 people really coming together. This is like twins when they get into recognition, twins when they get into reunion, twins when they get into union. This ain't the 4 of Wands, which is union, reunion, and recognition. This is just the physical properties of 2 people coming together. Clarifying is 10 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles, which is a good standing. We got the 10 of Cups. 10s are all about completions. Ace to 10s are karmic cycles. When you reach 10s in your karmic cycles, you complete your karmic cycle. Thus, you step into the divine realms, the knights, queens, kings, and things. So, the way divines move, divine masculines, divine feminines, They do their Ace to 10 karmic cycles. Then they come back around and do their knights, queens, kings, and things. Divine cycles and come back to the matrix. Zion, the matrix. Zion, the matrix. That's how infinites move. Karmics just stay in the matrix. They don't evolve. They just go round and round like a hamster in a gerbil wheel. So it's good when you complete your 10 cycles as a divine because it gets you to the next level and it ain't like you finna go back to 1 or some Brian McKnight shit. 10 of Cups, that's happiness or emotional fulfillment or emotional contentment. You know, these are 2 good ass cards. Quite frankly, you got to pick another card. There's another rare card. It's a warning though. Uno momento. Cool. Got a 9 of Wands though. So overall energy, feminine. You finally got some shit coming together. Some shit finally gelling. You finally was able to manifest something. You was finally, you finally got to the end of a cycle when it comes to like a certain pinnacle process in your life. And that shit got you happy. But you got the 9 of Wands though. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. What are wands? Things you're doing, things you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's got a lot to do with actions and behavior. 9 of Wands is being overbearing, being overburdened, or just being overworked. I just take it in the overall energy, which is fairly important. You've finally manifested something you want to manifest. You finally found the happiness that you was looking for. Once again, just because you manifested something, 10 of Pentacles, that don't mean it's it. You still got knights, queens, kings, and things. Grooming is the next card after this. Teaching people how to 10 of Pentacles like you just did. Or the person you 10 of Pentacles in with, you grooming them to be the best person they can be, or you fucking with a person that's grooming you to be the best person you can be. 10 of Cups, that's happiness. Happiness isn't a destination. This manifestation is a destination, but happiness, that's all cups, baby. It's like happiness isn't a destination, like it's a feeling. And it's a step after happiness, which is the Knight of Cups. That's the Romeo card, having extreme passion, having extreme emotion, or beaming on a high energy frequency, cup-wise to the world, to yourself, to those close to you and around you, to those who need you, that type of swag. Bottom line, which is more important, we got the 6 of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. This is the step after what's clarifying it, the 5 of Pentacles. You just went from a 10 of Pentacles to a 6 of Pentacles to a 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. That's taking a loss. That's taking an L. That's going without something. You know what I mean? Even though you manifested something, you're going without something. But it's 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Homeostasis. Like, we all go through the dark night of the soul, 5 of Pentacles. We all go without something. We all lose something. It's a pinnacle, a person, place, or a thing. What are Pentacles? Pentacles are nothing but persons, places, and things with expiration dates. Everything on this third dimension, the world, third rock from the sun, has an expiration date. Your life, your light bill cycle, phone bill cycle. I mean, if you don't pay your bills, shit get cut off. If you don't take care of your health, you will expire. If you don't keep your chains clean and some shit, they're going to rust. Like, everything is temporary in life. And for those who really mastered Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, that's a manifestation. Once you get to the Knight of Pentacles, you become a master of Pentacles. But you ain't really a master of Pentacles till you get to the the King of Pentacles, which is a master manifester. Person that can manifest whatever fucking pinnacle they please. You just drop from a 10 to a 6 to a 5. You lost 5 Pentacles. What's the 5 of Pentacles? Dark night of the soul. Even though you just manifested something you want, 10 of Pentacles. Even though you just found happiness or emotional contentment or whatever you want. Flip side to it, you're a little hurt. Why? Because you just took another L. 5 of Pentacles. 10 minus 5 is 5. Like, you start off with a 10, you ended up at a 5. I just take it as you went through the dark night of the soul kind of immediately after manifesting something, after reaching this level of like emotional contentness. You know what I'm saying? Not saying this is 2 steps forward and 10 steps back, but you got to end things to begin things. You just began something. That means something is ended, or 5 of Pentacles. You're going without a person, place, or thing. Overall, bottom line energy, divine feminine, I just take it as Ten of Pentacles, you just reached a new height, manifesting something that you want. The period that you spent trying to put your pentacles together to make this happen, just happened. Like, you know what work you put in. You put in a lot of actions because you can't really manifest shit, Ten of Pentacles, without any wands, actions, and you put a lot of actions. You overburden. You kind of stressed yourself. It's like you was in a hole, you got yourself out the hole only to find, I don't know, a new letter of a new debt that you got to handle. Or you just finished the situation only to come into another situation that you didn't think you had to deal with. That's life. That's karma too. Coming to the situation, we got the Two of Swords. You directly, feminine in regards to yourself coming into the situation. Two of Swords. It's pussyfooting around. You iffy. It's like you're going up, but it's going down. Once again, you just got to the Pentacles. You went up, and it's like, damn. You went down. It's like, this is pussyfooting around. It's like you got what you wanted. But you feel, this is thoughts, this is in your head. You feel like it came with a catch. It didn't. Like I said, you could be on top of shit, but some shit always can happen. This is the world. It's the third dimension, man. Anything can happen. Fucking tornado can come and knock your house down. God damn it. A mudslide can happen. A hurricane can happen. A flood can happen. Anything can happen. You just bought a new house like in Pasadena or some shit, Malibu, somewhere on the motherfucking coast. Some goofy shit happened to where, I don't know, the sea level rise or a tsunami come and just fucked your dream house up. You just like, why? Like, why? What the fuck? I just put all this work to get it only for not what you just got to leave you, but other shit you had going on, you going without. Bottom line, Five of Pentacles. But at the end of the day, the first card in the bottom line energy is Six of Pentacles. It's okay. You've been through worse. You survived worse. You know, you bounce back from worse. It's just mentally you kind of iffy. You just made something happen, but it felt like it came with a catch. It didn't. That's just you trying to make sense of shit. More smoke. Got the Queen of Cups. This is the Psychic card. This is, what's the Psychic? It's trusting your own intuition. Damn, Boom, how you knew that was going to happen? Was you a psychic or something? Nah, just trusting my own intuition on that one. Kind of hit it on the head. Queen of Cups is also the X-Men card. All divines are X-Men. We got powers. Ain't no X-Men. It's the same. And as an X-Men, you got two choices. You can go to the school of the gifted with Professor Xavier and hone in on your powers. Not only know you got powers, but perfect your craft. Perfect your powers. So you ain't hurting yourself. So you ain't hurting other people with your power. If you fuck with Magneto, you know what I'm saying? The other side of shit, it's only one right way, and that's up. If you ain't going up, then you're going away from your purpose, away from where you're supposed to be going, away from God, away from divinity. You know what I mean? Away from divine realms. You fuck with Magneto, it's the other side. It's like you gotta learn your power in the world. You ain't got a place like the Danger Room where you can like use your power to the full extent. You know what I mean? And really understand your power. No, you in the world testing your power, testing your shit. To where you hurting other people because you ain't perfected your craft yet. You hurting yourself because you ain't perfected your craft yet. And you following somebody who implied that you don't need to perfect your craft. You don't need to be in an environment to test your shit. You don't gotta give a fuck about the human beings that you gonna hurt perfecting your shit because like you better than them type shit. Like, nah. Power. With great power comes great responsibility. That's something you learning. I told you, the higher you go up, the less people that's going to drop from you. The more you ascend, the more Five of Pentacles you're going to go through. It's a lot of shit you shaking going up. Clingy people. People who ain't meant for you. Family members who've been trying to keep you down. You going up. They can't keep you down. So they you know what I mean? And even, they can't even be around. It's like by ascending, it's like space shuttles. Take off the boosters, rocket boosters, is what gets them up. We all got help. People get us up. But once we get up, we drop them boosters. And then in the fourth and fifth dimensions, no gravity. Divine laws applies. Now we can use less energy. Now we can coast. Now we can just, you know what I mean? Use the gravity or the pull from other things to kind of get us around. Or like astronauts when they slingshot past the moon and shit due to like physics and shit like that. Like I say, when you get to a higher realm, low level shit just drops from you like pounds when you losing weight. Queen of Cups is also dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall. Or it could be you ghosting somebody or somebody ghosting you. Once again, you come into the situation, feminine, like most feminines go to. You just reached a higher height. You just started your business, your program. You just got funded. You just got your shit together. Like you was struggling for a minute. Now you good, but it ain't nobody there. At least you feel that way. It's mental. Having a conversation with my twin, he hit me up, you know what I mean, giving me the usual advice that he gave me with his 1950s, 1960s dad ass on my ass. Come on, son, man, you can be doing better, bro. How long you gonna be in this situation, man? Like, man, when you gonna come the fuck up? I just want to see you do better. You think I'm trying to shit on you, nigga? I just care. I ain't gotta say this shit. I ain't gotta be on your ass, nigga. I could just not give a fuck. I was mad at the time. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I ended up calling him back the next morning around the same time, apologizing. Like, you know what? You right. I'm sorry. You know how I can get when I'm in my feelings, when shit is kind of like rocky or I'm going through a thing. But your twin know you better than you know yourself. And you know your twin better than he know him or herself also. But like I said, that's the relationship between you and your twin. So it's like I made a statement. I was just like, it ain't true. It's just in my head. At the time when I was mad talking to the nigga, I'm like, bro, every time I'm up, you ain't never around. But when I'm down, you always there to help. You're like, what's wrong with that? I'm like, nigga, you need to be around. I'm up, man. Fuck the bullshit. It just make it seem like in my head, what I'm feeling, my intuition is telling me, like I said. Seems like you only come around when I'm down. What's up with that? He don't understand what I'm saying. He like, nigga, I fuck with you whether you up, down, or around, nigga. What are you talking about? Like I say, your thought process, your intuition helps. It's like I'm a psychic. I can help other people with their lives. I can spot shit in other people's lives in the future. I can prophesy. I can predict the future. I can do all this shit. Communicate with other people's ancestors and shit like that. It's like me communicate with mine. I ain't gonna say it don't happen. My twin communicates with my ancestors and he be telling me shit my grandpa be saying from the other side. Like he be having dreams about my fallen ancestors, which is weird. It's like I ain't even connected with they yet. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like I can help all these people, but like who can help me? Twin. That's obviously what he fucking here for. Like in reality, every time I need something, my twin is always there. I be getting shit twisted sometimes, but it ain't just my mental direction I'm going and I be getting shit twisted on. It's how I be feeling. Told you, feminines, we be in our heart and mind. We dominate this arena, but we be in this shit too much. We gotta get out of our heart and mind sometimes and start doing shit. The actions. Who's the king of wands? Who's the king of actions and behavior? Your divine master. All I'm asking you telling me is to do wands and manifest. And to get the fuck out my mind and heart all the goddamn time. You learn by doing, son. You gotta start doing shit. You can have ideas. You can have plans. Shit look good on paper, but once you try shit, once you actually doing shit, then you know if you can do it or not. You know? So, karma to all that. Coming to the situation, feminine, you got the 3 of Wands. Masculine had it in his karmic situation, you got it in yours. This is your role, though. Divine feminine's role is the 3 of Wands. That's path, purpose, evolution. This is a ladder out the crab bucket. This is a crab bucket. This is land. We're trying to get out this crab bucket to land. This is slavery. This is freedom land. We just take an underground railroad to freedom land. This is the Matrix. This is Zion. We just jacking out to Zion. Your job is to do this and teach other people how to do this. Or like Harriet Tubman, go to and from the Matrix, freeing other people. Just like you freed yourself, free other people. This is like Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman could have just escaped to freedom and stayed. You know what I mean? But she was thinking, well, I'm a Negro in the South. I'm going to be a Negro up north. Just because Negroes supposedly free up north, it's like until you really get up north and see if niggas is really free, you don't know. But you got to be more than just a free slave. You know what I mean? Be a conductor. This is the Underground Railroad. The reason why she was a conductor, nigga, she just kept going back and forth. She wasn't going back and forth for her personal pleasure. Nah, she went back, helped people, brought them out. Went back, helped people, brought them out. That's all divine feminines do. Basically what Harriet Tubman was doing during her time. But slavery don't exist, but it does. Like slavery, old slavery is gone. It's just a new form of slavery, which is in the form of like prison, industrial complexes. Yeah, and I mean, mental slavery. It's more mental slaves than physical slaves in the world. You get what I'm saying? So path, purpose. You on a path, feminine. It's your objective to stay on that path. If you go off this path, this is karma. Karma gonna happen if you ain't on your job. Karma gonna happen if you don't stay on path. Karma gonna happen if you ain't utilizing this path, this purpose, like Harriet Tubman, to help other people other than yourself. More smoke. We got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a karmic feminine, or the Khalees Bossy card in my deck. It could be either or in LLE.Ascension tarot. Queen of Pentacles. If this is the Khalees Bossy card energy you need to be on, it's like you found your purpose, boss up on it. Like I said, like Harriet Tubman did. She took this Underground Railroad to freedom. And then she realized, you know what? I pretty much know this Underground Railroad real well to where I can be a conductor. You know what I mean? And just like Moses, I'm going to lead my people to the promised land. Dedicate my whole life traveling this road, freeing people, or putting people on this road to get free. You know what I mean? That's bossing up on purpose and path and shit. This is your karma coming into the situation. If you ain't on path, then you ain't on no Queen of Wands shit, which is a divine feminine. You see that wands in front of the divine feminine's face? That's all that matters. Actions. How are you even a divine feminine? Through your actions. What are wands? Actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Ain't purpose wands? You're doing this, right? That's what makes you this. From doing this, right? But if you ain't doing this, you ain't this, you this. Karmic feminine. That's the difference between a karmic feminine and a divine feminine. It's your actions. The shit you doing. Shit you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Queen of Pentacles is only focused on pentacles. Money, worth, wealth, value, persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. That's what matters. Not the unseen, not faith, which is an action and not a pinnacle. Not cups, happiness. 10 of cups. They don't give a fuck about happiness. It's not a pinnacle. They give a fuck about 10 of pentacles, though. Manifestations. You know what I mean? Coming up on something. Solidifying a position. Karmic feminines are all about being in status, positions, money, wealth. It's just pentacles. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. You either on your purpose or you not. If you a divine feminine, not on your purpose, then you a karmic feminine right now. Not overall, not like you lose your divinity, like you lose your title or some shit like that, but it's just actions. If you ain't on them actions, then you all about pentacles. You must be. Or you two in your heart, or two in your mind, which means you stagnant. And if you in your mind, you ain't doing no actions. If you in your heart, you ain't doing no actions. If you doing actions, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, if you doing actions, then you doing shit. But you can't manifest any fucking pinnacle until some actions happen. By you being on purpose, manifestations is going to happen because of it. By you being on purpose, you bring somebody from a slave mentality to a free mentality. That's a thing. Freedom is a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's a position. Success. It's a pinnacle. It's a thing. It's a position. But what are pinnacles? Temporary. Success? Temporary. Glory? Temporary. Good times? Temporary. Money? Temporary. People? Temporary. Locations? Temporary. You know what I'm saying? As far as yourself, feminine, you consciously, directly, as far as yourself, the feminine energy, or the feminine energies around you, or the women in your life, or your gay best friend or some shit like that. Clarifying your energy, you in regards to yourself, personally, you got the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the Tupac Pain card in my deck. The song Pain by Tupac off the Above the Rim soundtrack. That's the energy and swag of this card right here. That's if you listen to rap and pop and shit like that. But Pain is mental. Ten of Swords, that's death. It's mental. King of Swords, that's God. It's mental. Knight of Swords, that's fear. Mental. Nine of Swords, that's losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, or gaining weight the wrong way, or stressing, or just being so mentally discombobulated you don't know what to do. That's mental too. But pain is you just going past the point of no return to continue in the right direction. It's only one right way in life, and that's up. If you ain't going up, then you going away from substance, away from God, away from purpose, away from divinity. You descending if you ain't ascending. It's only one way up, and that's ascension. If you ain't ascending, then you going down like Mary J. Blige. But it ain't got to be the fact that you going down like Mary J. Blige. Maybe you gotta prepare to go in the right direction. Maybe you gotta build up confidence or build up courage or get some more information or some shit before you dedicate yourself on going past the point of no return. But guess what? When the Three of Swords come out, you're gonna go past the point of no return either way. It's gonna be painful either way. Either you consciously or assertively or proactively get off this pussyfooting around shit because you had the Two of Swords coming into this shit directly. It's like, get what you need so you can go in the right way. Because you're going to end up going anyway. Whether that's you personally, mentally deciding to go in the right direction, all Three of Swords is going past the point of no return. Like I said, you preparing, using a pickle, Two of Swords. It's like you know which way to go, but you feel, this is all thoughts. You feel you ain't prepared. You feel you ain't ready. You feel you need to see some more shit. You feel you got options. There's no other fucking option. There's only one right way. What options are you talking about? All right, it's cool. Since God is an understanding, loving God, free will giving ass God, God gonna let you try these options. God gonna let you go the other way. God gonna allow you to mentally part from him. Only for either him himself or you yourself or other outside situations, which is why it's pain to go past the point of no return. It's painful because you didn't want to go this way. You've been fighting tooth and nail to not go this way, and it's like, I don't know, the universe made it so. God made it so to where you go into a direction you just was at. So in reality, you just went in a circle. Told you it's only one way up. That's ascension. And I mean up like this is the world, it's on an axis, so we going this way. You can't go north, south, east, west. That's a circle. We all go through circles before we go past the point of no return. It's painful knowing we just went in a circle, knowing we just wasted time, energy, and resources doing something other than what the fuck we was gonna do anyway. We didn't know we was gonna do this anyway. That's just what the Three of Swords is. It just happens. It's mental, and you're gonna have to accept it. Acceptance is mental. My bad. I gotta work 2 hours. Yeah, pain. We all go past the point of no return. Just make sure you make a conscious effort because this is in your direct conscious energy to do it yourself before the universe, God, or life make you go that direction anyway. The karma to that. We got the, well, I thought this was 3. We got the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the sauce. Who's the sauce maker? The Divine Feminine. Divine Feminines create sauce. Divine Masculines take sauce. The Divine Masculines are addicted to sauce. Feminine, you're the sauce maker. Divine Masculine's the sauce taker. You Michael Jackson, he Tito. You the bartender, he's the bar patron. You the drug dealer, he's the junkie. Sauce. Everybody got sauce though, but feminines create sauce. I told you, women make men. Whether you bearing them, you know what I mean? You giving birth to a man, or like I said, you turning a boy to a man, giving that nigga that snapback and tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Told you, like, excuse my French, man. Pussy run the world. Pussy changes things. Okay? Like I said, 11 and a half, I'm telling you, I wasn't really on shit. I wasn't trying to impress nobody. In fact, I was trying to figure out who the fuck I was. In fact, I was kind of going through a dark period. You know, self-esteem was low. I was having like suicidal depression, like suicidal thoughts and depression was on me heavy from ages 9 to 11. And I was living in LA at the time. I hit 12 years old. Like I was in Vegas from like 7 years old to about 11 years old, 11 and a half. And then I moved to LA, Culver City and shit. And LA changed my life. You know, LA was like the first time I smoked some weed, you know what I'm saying? At like 11 and a half, right? Then I went back to Vegas briefly because we was just going back and forth. My little brother was living in Vegas because my little brother's father had custody of him. We got different dads and shit. So mom was driving to and from Vegas a lot. Damn near every other day. You know that drive from Vegas to LA every other motherfucking day just to see her son and shit like that. So when mom fuck with bro, she'll put me and my sister at like the Boys and Girls Club and shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's when I first got me some. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I first got introduced to the sauce. That sticky. That snappy nappy dugout, nigga. I'm telling you, before I clapped some cheeks, Joe, I'm telling you, I didn't have no swag. I really didn't have no swag. I didn't have no awareness of myself. You understand me? I didn't think the chicks liked me. I didn't think I was in demand. I didn't even think motherfuckers my age was fucking. They said they was, but you know, as me being who I am, I was making sure I was gonna get that snapback. I was gonna make sure I was gonna get some pussy. That was my motherfucking number one objective at the time. And once I got it, man, I'm telling you, it changed my life. You know what I mean? You see the swag, you see this the steez. What's sauce? That's your essence. That's your style, your steez, your personality. This is what makes you you. You know what I mean? Women are the sauce makers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no type of sauce, no type of swag, no type of steez until I got in that nappy dugout. When I came out that bitch, I'm telling you, it's like sauce dipped on you, nigga. You become a whole new person. Change lives. Let's change lives, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just making a fucking direct point. It's karma to your sauce. Your honey pot, you know what I'm saying? Your shit. You know what I mean? You have influence over people. This is great influence. Like I said, me and my twin, the only thing that influences my twin, or only thing that matters more than like my opinion and shit, like what overrides me with my twin is the pussy. See, I'm a feminine energy. I never throw my twin under the bus for some cooch, but my twin will throw me under a goddamn bridge for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga will shit on me in front of a chick just to get her ass. Ah, you don't want to fuck with him. You need to fuck with me. He's masculine. I'm a feminine energy. I mean, it's whatever. You can have her, bro. Like, I'm straight. You know what I mean? I ain't finna go through no extreme measures just to get the sauce. But I'm a feminine. I got sauce myself. You know what I'm saying? I got junkies too. I got that dope dick. You know what I'm saying? Say all that shit to say this. 6 of Cups. We all saucy. But you gotta know exactly how fire your sauce is. Like I be telling Pisces women, Scorpio women. Who else got that? Snap, nigga. Some Capricorn women. Some Leo and Sag women. Y'all got that snappy, nappy dugout. Like Pisces for sure. All Pisces got stalkers. All of y'all got stalkers. All y'all women got stalkers. Y'all let niggas hit. Tell you, when they dip into you, they dip into a whole nother motherfucking realm. And when they get your sauce on them, it's like they just want the sauce. They just want the sauce. They like the feeling of being with you more so than you personally. Like they love getting lost in your sauce. You got stalkers. Or like I say, junkies from the dope dick or pussy that you got. Okay? It ain't just you not giving your cookies out to just anybody because, like I say, you are a queen and you just don't give your cookies out to everybody. You ain't just anybody. Like, are you that somebody? A Leah type swag? You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta know, like all chicks feel that they got the best, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that way, nigga, but you gotta know exactly how your influence is. You can, like I say, you can have hella stalkers, personal junkies out here thirsty for you. You know what I mean? It's like you creating a deranged lunatic because you thought it was casual sex. They in love. It happened to me. You know what I'm saying? First time a Pisces, 18 years old. She was like 39, 40. As soon as she put that shit on me, nigga, I was addicted. Like, I didn't even know her. I just went off that first, you dig? And it was like, it took me 7 years to get away from her. Because I got lost in the sauce. Men get lost in y'all sauce. And he could be a she could be he, you know, I'll be walking. Women get lost in your sauce too. This is knowing your influence. So since I'm a divine feminine, like I say, I know my effect on women. You know what I mean? I know my influence on women. You know what I'm saying? So I can't abuse that influence or use this influence to my gain or to take advantage. It ain't just for me. Speaking on y'all. It's karma to that. So given a sauce box, we got karma to it. Know how powerful your sauce is. And it ain't just the box. It ain't just the dick. It's your influence. It's women that I just love their brain more so than anything else. I just love the way they think. I love their mentality. That shit is what's attracting me. Their sauce, their steez, their personality, their essence. That shit is like addictive. More so than the physical part of being with them. You know what I mean? Some people living vicariously through you because they dig on your sauce so hard. But that's why you can't give your sauce to everybody. That's why you can't give your influence to everybody. It's like me with this little LLE.Ascension book. Everybody ain't gonna get this shit. This shit just gonna be for people who need it, understand it, and know how to use it. Or have good intentions using this shit. To me, this shit gonna be like a gun. This LLE tarot deck. It ain't an actual deck, it's just a book. You can use playing cards and shit like that. But to me, this shit gonna be like a gun. I didn't create a gun for mass destructions and homicides. I'm creating a gun for protection. You know what I mean? For safety. You know what I mean? Like, this is some shit you keep locked up until you need to use it. Or this is some shit, you know, you can practice in your own home environment to become the best sharpshooter you can become. Not to go out and kill motherfuckers, but just in case you need to defend yourself. This could be you with a channel that's busting, that's popping. You just got mad motherfucking influence. And you just, like I say, you kind of on autopilot and you kind of just winging shit and just saying random shit. It's like you pulling shit out your ass that you know, that you really ain't certain of, but everybody taking that shit and running with it. It's like Oprah when her ass went on TV and was like, there is no God. Christ wasn't real and shit. What? Like, shorty, you got 2 billion followers. Like, stop that. I mean, you saucy as fuck, but don't deceive the masses with that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like you got Oprah power and, you know, you want to make sure you're doing the shit right with it. Because there's too many motherfuckers that's following you. So it'd be very catastrophic if you wasn't on your shit, if you didn't have the understanding, or if you wasn't real. As far as the masculine energy, feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy personally, consciously, you got yourself. You are the Queen of Wands. You are Trinity from the motherfucking Matrix. You got to know how powerful you are. Like I said, Trinity always been swagalicious. Trinity always been raw. Like, before she even met Neo in real life, she had her shit together. She was like raw as fuck. But it wasn't until, like I say, she started talking to Neo, interacting with Neo. And it wasn't until Neo came home, you understand what I'm saying, to where like she getting to dealing with him on a personal level to where she get to see who she was. The Oracle Ben told her Neo was really like her twin flame, that he was the one for her, that they were going to be, like, her love of her life was going to be the one. That's some big shit. She knew this, I'm pretty sure, a long time before Neo even got woke, before Neo even got conscious enough to even fuck with Trinity, like, on the hacking level, online level, to even get ready to, like, see him in person. Like, Trinity Ben knew who Neo was. She had an inkling on who Neo was. And even when she met him the first time, it ain't like she came out the box like, hey, you were meant for me. Oracle said you were mine, and I'm just checking on my interests and shit like that. Like, nah, it's a time for everything. She really didn't let him know till this nigga was, like I said, dying. It was her love that brought Neo back. Your Trinity, your love brings life to people. Your influence, your words, your love, like your heart, your passion, your emotion, what you got in here touches everybody around you. If you didn't love Neo in the manner that you did, Neo wouldn't have woke up from death even. You know what I'm saying? To do what he had to do for the world. So in reality, if it wasn't for Trinity, there wouldn't be no Neo. But in reality, if it wasn't for Neo, Trinity wouldn't, she wouldn't have really evolved to her full potential. Queen of Wands, it's the shit you doing. The wands you doing. That's actions and behavior. Shit you doing, shit you done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Got a lot to do with your actions and the behavior. It's your actions and behavior that make you divine. But it's also your actions and behavior with the masculines in and around your life that make you who you are. It's how you treat men. It's the respect you got for your fellow man. You understand a man. You ain't gonna put him down because he ain't got his shit together. You ain't gonna build up something that ain't ready to get built either. You're just gonna be the best optimal person you can be for this person. You know when to hold them. You know when to fold them. You know what needs your time, energy, and resources and attention. You know what doesn't. You were divine feminine. So by you being a feminine on a high light, and like I said, what's the divine feminine anyway? You're like a lighthouse at the dock of the bay. Masculines are the ships who see your light that's coming in. But it ain't just masculines. Feminines see your light and bring it on in. You're becoming a light for the people around you. You know what I mean? Karma to that, you got the 7 of Cups. This is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. I told you, 6 of Cups. We all saucy. We all that. But you got to be all that in a bag of chips. 6 of Cups. We all God's children. We all love the same way. We all come from the same starting gate. We are all equal. But you're going to have to be more than a human being. More than a mother. More than a brother. More than a divine. More than your title. More than your job. More than what you are. Because there's something in you that needs to come out. And you need to give it to the world. Because the world needs it. It could be your love. The way you love. You giving your love to the person that needs it. It could be your passion. You spark the brain of a person who changed the world on some Tupac shit. This could be an invention, a company, nonprofit program, ministry. This could be, like I say, you giving yourself to a cause. This could be a theory or the answer to world's problems or the prototype for free energy or some shit. It's something you got inside that you need to give to the world because the world needs it. It's like a person that created, like I say, it's like the person that created the telephone. They say Alexander Graham Bell, but I'm pretty sure it was a Negro. It's like the person who invented the T-model car. You know, they say Henry Ford built that shit, but I'm pretty sure a Negro did that. You know what I mean? Negroes created every fucking thing in America. White people just put their name on it. That's facts. They're like, I'm not blackwashing shit. That shit was whitewashed. You know what I mean? So it's like if it wasn't for these inventions by these people, special people, God's people even, what would the fuck the world would be on? I used to say that shit in 3rd grade during Black History Month. They would give us a list of all the inventions that blacks made. And I looked at the sheet. I'm like, nigga, without this world would be fucked up. So thank God us Negroes is giving shit to the world. And not getting credit from it. And getting this shit took. Like I say, it's the world. 4 of Cups at the end of the day. You can have the answer to life's problems, but this is like Dr. Sebi. Nigga, you got the cure for HIV, herpes, every fucking thing. You give it to the world, and the world kill you and take what you just gave. Karma. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's the world. Their practices are pretty fucked up. The people who run this shit are pretty fucked up. The shit that's done around here is pretty fucked up. It ain't Disney. It ain't all good. Life ain't a Disney flick. Life is a Quentin Tarantino movie. Or a Spike Lee joint. You still gotta do this though. Whether this shit is in vain, Whether, you know what I mean, the powers that be are like diluting this shit, whatever it is, you still gotta do it. It's karma. Because if you don't do it, it's gonna be problems. Like, if you don't do it, it's gonna be problems. People need whatever this is you got in you that has to come out. Future final row, wrapping this up, we got the Ace of Wands. Directly, consciously going to the future, you got awareness, or the A for answers you need to Ace of Wands. That's the first step, first act, first motion, first action, first movement you do, you know, after you get the answers you're looking for, after you ascend, after you wake up. Told you, this is the Nebuchadnezzar and the Matrix. This Ace of Wands is. The only way for you to get to Zion, you got to get picked up from the Nebuchadnezzar. But in order to get picked up from the Nebuchadnezzar, you're going to have to be awake out the Matrix. When you get awake, they flush you down a motherfucking sewer. And that's when the Nebuchadnezzar come pick you up. You got to be out the third dimension in order to get to the fourth and fifth dimension. You dig? You're just getting awareness. Answers you need to proceed to the future. More smoke on that. We got the Ace of Pentacles. You're getting answers on a particular pinnacle. Pinnacle is a person, place, or thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Human beings, we are walking, talking pinnacles. This is knowing your position in life. You was in the Matrix. Sleep like everybody else. Non-conscious like everybody else till you became awoke. Then you singled yourself out doing that. Like I say, it's like Neo waking up in the fucking pod. He looks around, everybody is asleep. Like, it ain't just the people on this road that sleep, nigga. It's crops of motherfuckers that sleep. He just getting aware. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's like the robots come and see he's the bad apple. When you become aware, you become the bad apple. When you become aware, you become crazy. You become a witch, a sorcerer, a fucking karmic. You become everything than what you A for R. You aware. You ain't stupid. You ain't sleep no more. But you getting singled out. Everybody else in a bubble sleep. Everybody else going this way. You on a long road going this way. You the only motherfucker going this way. Everybody got on black suits. You got on a rainbow suit with a red tie. You standing out like a green hat with an orange bill because you awoke and everybody else sleeps. 70% of the world are karmics, 28% are divines. It's more them than us. So when we do awake from this mental prison we've been in, from this fucking matrix, you know what I mean? That's subdued our mind. You stand out like a green hat with an orange bill. Look at every leader for a cause. They were labeled as radicals. They just shot the shit out of. You know what I'm saying? Fred Hampton killed the shit out them. Like, I'm from Chicago, so we really know the scope and the story of that shit. You killed the shit out this guy. What was Fred Hampton doing? All this nigga did was basically create a food program, which the government took and used for like modern day food stamps, modern day support of women and children and shit like that. Like, the aid that the government is creating for everybody is what the fuck Fred Hampton was on, just trying to do that within his community. This nigga was trying to build. He wasn't trying to destroy. This nigga was in college to be a lawyer. This nigga could have been just like Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? David Barksdale, Jeff Fort, Willie Lloyd. This nigga could have been a gang leader doing what other niggas in Chicago was doing. You see they ain't kill Larry Hoover. You see they ain't kill Jeff Fort. It was gangs around when the Panthers were around. They didn't fuck with the gangs. They didn't run up in these gangs' house and smoke the shit out these gangs. They shut down the Panthers. You mean to tell me Panthers can't mobilize? Panthers can't rally for a good cause, but the KKK can still march down a fucking street with their coward ass and their sheets and shit? That's the world. You get singled out. If you're going with the flow of the world, you're going to be okay. Soon you go against the grain, you done. You dead. It's a wrap. Told you, it's like, it's all awareness that singles you out, is what I'm saying, going to the future. Martin Luther King, it was civil rights. We shall overcome. We shall be free. This nigga marching down the streets of the Deep South. What the fuck point you got, Martin? marching in Alabama during a time where they killing niggas for that shit. You just putting yourself in danger and your people in danger. Peacefully protesting. This nigga was protesting peacefully. Still got a brick thrown at his head. Still got his porch bombed. Still got his mama assassinated, and he still got assassinated. But he didn't get assassinated till this nigga started talking about human rights. When it was civil rights, black and white, it was all cool. Soon as nigga got on some elevated shit, soon he got aware of the real problem in the world, which is human rights. Fuck black and white. We need to get on some human rights shit. We need to get on some world peace shit. We need to get on some. We all need to get on Ace of Pentacles, one accord. Soon he started preaching that, he dead. Malcolm X. Fuck whitey, you know what I'm saying? This nigga just treating white people. Nigga sitting on the corner just shitting on all white motherfuckers, uplifting his people. Divide, that's division. You building your people up, but you shitting on this group of people. God, I told you, God got love for Lucifer, Satan, and devil worshippers who curse and mock God. God still got love for them. And if God got love for people who curse him, us as God people, you know what I mean? Our mind is as well with God. We got to have the same love for our enemies. You don't hate our enemies, you love our enemies. Soon Martin Luther King started loving his enemy, the nigga dead. Soon Malcolm X started acknowledging that it's about world peace instead of just civil rights. Fuck this black and white shit. Let's get on some world shit. He gone. Look at every person that got assassinated in fucking history. That was about something. They was doing good. They wasn't doing bad. But you got bad people who still here. Gangs still out here. Growing and by the numbers and shit. But they don't want something like the Panthers to come up. And I mean, it's the Matrix. It's just like cops killing people. Blacks most likely. You know why they cops kill us the way they kill us, Joe? To make a statement. Yeah, you got black billionaires. Now, yeah, we had a black president and shit. But y'all don't run shit. The whole Trayvon Martin shit was a testament to it. This boy got hunted down. He wasn't doing shit. Once again, he was doing good. Everybody was doing good. These people was getting killed. This nigga assassinated a kid. Tracked him down and killed this kid. And then got off. If he was black, both of them, like, Trayvon would have been dead. And they probably would have locked George Zimmerman ass up for being a nigga. That's killing two niggas with one stone. He got rid of one. It's almost like he got rewarded for that. I mean, that's what it looks like because that's what it is. You letting these motherfuckers off. Like I say, at the end of the day, the world got one agenda. Peace ain't it. World peace ain't it. Divinity ain't it. Good ain't it. Bad is what they want. Last example I'm going to use is hip-hop. Hip-hop started in the streets. Now it's being ran by corporate entities. It ain't even street no more. There's no codes to rap no more. Look at the substance of hip-hop back during the Message when the Furious 5 was rapping to 6ix9ine bitch ass now. Snitches used to get snitches. Snitches used to get stitches. Now you can snitch and it's a thing. Now selling out is a thing. That's the direction the world going. The world going is shit. It ain't going up. If you trying to go up with the world when the world want to go down, like I say, you going to stand out like a green hat with orange bill. Even the shit that I'm telling y'all, it's making me a target. Final card of this message, we got the King of Pentacles. This is your karma going in the future. You got to be a master manifester. King of Pentacles. That's manifesting any pinnacle you please. That's knowing how to manifest pinnacles. You know, that's knowing how to make things happen. You are like, I say it's all about influence. See, me, I ain't got numbers. I ain't got digits. I ain't really popping like that. So even if I was a target, it's like, whatever. You ain't doing shit. You ain't got views. Ain't motherfuckers really ain't catching these messages and shit. But let me get some big ass numbers. Let my ass subscriber list go past, I don't know, like 100,000. I won't be here that long. They did it to my nigga Zach TV, bro. Man, look, YouTube stars die every fucking year. You just look up how many YouTube stars die every year. What are YouTube people trying to do? Usually we trying to do some good or help people. Whether that's helping them learn how to cook some recipes or like the mukbanging chick with no arms who eat with her legs and shit. I hate mukbangs, but that shit's fascinating. That's just letting me know that she gonna get it regardless. Like, she ain't gonna let shit like her not having no arms stop her from doing what she's doing. It's helping people who are in her same position do whatever they want to do because she's doing it. Like, you know, good. The world ain't about good shit. The world ain't about putting on. The world ain't about communities of people uniting together for a greater cause. It's controlled. This third dimension is. It's ran by 2%. So being a master manifester in a world that's being dominated by a small group of people, it's kind of hard. You trying to save the world when the world is being controlled to not be saved, it's just gonna make you stand out. But you a divine. It's the actions, shit you're doing, shit you've done that's making a difference. As of ours to, like I said, you just being a karmic person. King of Pentacles is also be a karmic masculine, which is a karmic ass person. K for karmic ass person. You know what I'm saying? The world wants you to just focus on pentacles, money. They want you to chase money so you can lose your life. You know what I mean? Or so you can get your shit taken from you. Like, it's the world. Know what the world is. Once you really understand what the world is, you'll really understand your place in it. Once you understand your place in the world, you can really do something about who you are and what you got going on here. Whatever it is going to bless the world. That's my message. Deuce.